Well, sub-zero temperatures can be dangerous to your health if you're not prepared for it. The most common issues, as Rachel just mentioned, frostbite and hypothermia.
KRDO News Channel 13, Scott Harrison spent the day with workers who have no choice. They have to be out in those frigid temperatures. Scott?
Yeah, that's right, guys. We're here on South 8th Street. The sign for the Key Bank back there says 6 degrees below zero, and it sure feels every degree that. Now, experts say the keys to protecting yourself in this kind of cold, actually 3 keys: dress warmly, be active but not too active because you don't want to start sweating in this kind of cold, and have the right attitude.
When it's cold enough to see your breath, frostbite and hypothermia become serious possibilities. Stephen Trujillo knows all about it. He spends his days outside working on signs.
Oh yeah, your fingers and your toes get it real bad, then they start to hurt pretty bad.
What do you do?
At that point you have to get inside and warm up.
Many workers like these who have to stay outside in cold like this all day long don't even get a chance to hop into the truck to get warm for a few minutes. So cold weather preparation means everything to them.
If that shivering starts slowing down or stopping, and especially if somebody starts getting a mental status change, in other words, they're not thinking correctly, they're confused, they're stumbling around, that's a bad sign of hypothermia.
To avoid all of that, be like Dusty Kalman, who rides the back of a garbage truck in this cold.
Backup gloves, backup beanies. As soon as they get wet, you want to change them out and just keep your clothes warm and dry, and that's pretty much the best thing we can do.
But even breathing such cold air can be risky.
So if you start getting burning in the chest, burning in the throat, excessive coughing, those types of things, you need to stop the activity and get inside to a warm area.
Unfortunately, Dr. John says that most of us already know what to do in this type of cold, but we should remember that children and the elderly are especially vulnerable to temperatures this low, so be sure that you keep an eye on them. We're live on South 8th Street in the spring. Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.